the home of the Miami Heat, American Airlines Arena in downtown. Down Miami, Florida. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. For the Miami Heat, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, here's Jokic. Pass to Bledsoe. Back to Jokic. Takes the three. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And Nikola Jokic came late to the game. He actually grew up horse racing. Finally started playing organized hoops at the age of 16. You never know it, though, one of the most skilled big men the league has to offer.
And Jokic, Greg, said he was a fat point guard until he got taller.
Well, even now, Kevin, Jokic, not the most chiseled physique, but the point guard background makes sense. His playmaking for a center is off the charts.
Pass to Irving. Fires the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Irving's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And here's Jokic. Miami no good on that time either.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way. Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Inside, here's Harris.
Still scoreless after 4 attempts, struggling to find any daylight.
Here's Irving. Here's Capella. Bridges with the steal. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
You know, I love the effort just to get a hand in there. He is disrupting the offensive flow.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Irving double team. Pass to Robertson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, it seems the Heat's identity is always built, Steve, on defense.
Physical and nastiness, part of the system, part of the culture in Miami.
Well, Eric Spoelstra working his way up through the Heat organization, and I hear eventually interested in moving into the front office someday.
And I would say it will be with the Miami Heat, a very loyal, close-knit organization. His dedication and commitment, second to none.
On the wing, Harris. Bledsoe with it. Here's Jokic. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
And the lid comes off the basket after 4 straight misses. They finally get one.
And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Already his second foul here in the first makes it a tough decision whether to leave him in or not.
And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
To the paint, Harris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Tobias Harris.
Well, Steve, Tobias Harris with plenty of stops in his young NBA career so far. You wouldn't guess it, though, from his talent level.
Year after year, he advances his offensive arsenal. He's become one of the most dangerous scorers in the game.
Tobias Harris in his 8th season in the NBA and still just 26 years old.
Yeah, I mean, one season at Tennessee, and he has slowly but steadily improved each year. And, you know, he's gotten stronger, more consistent with his long-range shooting, and he's found his calling as one of those prototype small ball fours.
Right side, Bogdanovich. Raptors moving the ball around. Shot by Zeller, no good. Here's Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Difficult to stop inside. Harris with the excellent feel and touch around the basket.
Down low. Pass to Zeller. It's good from about 19 feet.
Well, not the best look they can get, but at the end of the day, it's all about shot making.
Now, Jokic. Back to Rubio. Takes it off the glass. Rubio's got his first points of the game.
I love how Rubio controls the pace, able to shift gears in an instant.
Pass to Bacon. Here's McConnell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 2 on the clock. Raptors need to get a shot up. Shot by Zeller, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And here's Jokic. Pocket 6. Over Zeller. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
He has great instincts on the offensive end. He's tough to contain.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Leading by 5. Pass to Zeller. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And it's Rubio penetrating. Good on the shot.
High percentage look inside. Rubio always looking to maximize the value of the possession.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. 19 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now Bogdanovich. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
When you miss a lay-in, it sort of sucks the energy out of your team.
Kept alive. Shamit. And so the first quarter is in the books. Toronto ahead. Up. We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And what do you guys think about the Raptors here so far in this one?
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
Yeah, it's been the defense that has them out in front. But let's see if they can sustain the intensity.
And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Laverne with the steal. It's tipped and stolen by Toledovich.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Raptors have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
We talk a lot about making plays at the rim and hitting threes, but the mid-range game is still alive, Steve, and it's playing well with some players.
I love it because it's coming back. The guy I come to mind to think of, first of all, is DeMar DeRozan. I think the king of the mid-range. C.J. McCollum, Carmelo Anthony, LaMarcus Aldridge. Chris Paul, for a point guard, does a nice job.
Chris Paul, right.
Of knocking down the mid-range game. I love the three-point shot, but I think the mid-range game is starting to come back. Pump fake, one dribble, and knock it down.
Pass to McConnell. Just 5 to shoot. Fires top of the key. Bucket is good. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Jokic. Fires the three. Carries it from three-point range. Jokic has got 9.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And a new group in for the Heat. Puts it up from 12. Bogdanovich, no luck.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
The Heat trailed by 3. Bledsoe right side. Pass to Jokic. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Outside Mirotic. The kick out to Irving. Irving double team. Now here's Bradley. Back to Robertson. Clock at 4. Shoots over Bridges. Robertson can't hit.
Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The Heat have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line. Yeah, and those illegal screens have really become a point of emphasis for the officials.
Yeah, so many of these can go either way. Very difficult for the screener to stay 100% motionless.
The shot's good from Nikola Jokic.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Steve, with Toronto being the lone team in Canada in the NBA, they represent a lot for the nation's basketball fans.
Canada has taken a big step forward in their basketball program. More high draft picks are Canadian and more are on the way. The success, in my opinion, of the Raptors over the last several years has definitely had an impact on Canadian basketball. They have plenty of ball handlers and athletes on this Heat's roster. Despite that, they play at a slow pace. That's just the team's MO.
Well, offensively, the Heat don't run, but they're not shy about gunning.
They don't run, but they shoot a lot of three-pointers. You need that shot to compete in today's game.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, some have nicknamed center Nikola Jokic the Joker, and he does have a lighthearted approach. He said, "This is not a job. I'm enjoying the game like a game of pickup basketball in my hometown. That's the mentality. No pressure. It's just a game." He feels that staying calm helps him succeed. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Here's Jokic after Clint Capella's bucket. Now here's Bledsoe with his first shot attempt. And Capella sends it back. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. Irving with the ball. Pulls up on the wing. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Can't convert, but a good opportunity from mid-range. He'll take that every time.
Shot's good by Bledsoe.
The execution on point. Just terrific timing on these passes.
You know what? Controlling the pace, being patient, great vision. We're seeing it all tonight.
And it's blocked by Mirotic. And they'll keep possession. Count that bucket. 11 points for Tobias Harris.
A big part of what makes Harris a more physical player right now is he has filled out his frame, and he is able to finish through contact.
Down low. And Capella sends it back. On up the court. And finished off by Mirotic.
Good open look. Avery looking poised with the ball in his hands, making decisions.
.105 left to play here in the half. It's Jokic, top of the key. Good work defensively by Capella.
I like the aggressive move on the layup attempt, but the defender, he just stayed right with him.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Jokic, no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to Capella. The kick out to Irving. Inside. Robertson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And now just a 1-point Miami lead. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Rubio. Now here's Winslow. Covered by Irving. Winslow's shot is off. Unhindered, going all the way. And the dunk by Robertson.
And a lot to like about that play, particularly how it ends.
Yeah, at the rack. That's what you want in transition, a high percentage look.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Toronto ahead. They finish off the second quarter on a 12-4 run. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Well, you see Mirotic, and at times, Steve, he seems unstoppable, and at other times, he just can't seem to get anything going.
You know, he's one of the streakier players in the entire league. At this point, it's just who he is as a player. Hopefully, that can change.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Raptors with the lead. To the inside. Here's Capella. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Capella's got the first basket of the third quarter for Toronto. On the wing, Winslow. This one for 3. Miami no good on that time either. The 17-footer. And it's Irving missing.
Terrible beginning to the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Rebounded by Capella.
Off target right now. 4 straight misses coming out of the half.
The kick out to Irving. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
That can happen when the energy gets turned up, the stakes gets raised. Bad miscue.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And stolen by Mirotic. And Winslow comes to help. And there's another turnover by the Raptors.
An unforced error. I'm not sure what was he thinking.
The Heat trail by 3. The drive by Rubio. Shoots the 3. Drills it from outside. Winslow's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's Bradley on the wing. Outside Irving. High post shot. He gets that one. Irving's got 5 now.
Kyrie sprung free on that pick and roll. Trying to stick with him is easier said than done.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Outside Irving. Back to Bradley. Shot clock at 6. Here's Robertson. Pass to Capella. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there. Smitty, you look at how teams run their offensive sets. Are we in a pick-and-roll era right now, or has the tide shifted away from that a little?
No, I think so. I think we're looking at a lot of teams running pick and roll, especially we have 2 fantastic players involved. It's hard to defend, especially when there's a great talent at the guard spot and a big, then it's hard for you to switch. But I'm looking at right now, because of spacing, because of the use of the corner 3, we're looking at a lot more pick and rolls used at the top of the key versus when I played, we used a lot of side pick and rolls.
And not just smalls given to bigs, but bigs throwing down low to smalls.
Yeah, and a lot of these bigs are running the pick and rolls, and the guards are setting the picks.
Right.
Bad communication defensively. This is the last guy you want to leave open from there.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. A nice shot by Zeller.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And again, Miami with the triple.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Coming out of the break, they've relied on their perimeter offense to generate points. Right now, it's working.
Now, here's McConnell. Six on the shot clock. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Zeller. 8 points for him. 5 to shoot. Here's Teletovic. That one doesn't drop. And it's Miami the other way. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Beautiful handles by Tobias Harris. A tough cover off the dribble.
Pass to Teletovic. From 13, Bacon's shot is off. The Heat with the lead. Here's Baines. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Well, Steve, when you look at the core of this Raptors team, all in their prime to late prime.
The window is closing for this group. The team should definitely feel a sense of urgency on making the most of this opportunity.
Well, Steve, for the Raptors, the last few years, regular season hasn't been a problem. It's been all about the playoffs.
Yeah, the Raptors have the goal of making it out of the East and to the finals. It's the right goal to have with the way they perform in the regular season. This team, they will always be measured by their playoff runs.
I love Bogdanovic's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Pass to Jokic. And here is Harris. He's covered by McConnell. Near the three-point line, it's Bledsoe. They get it back. Here's Bridges. Here's Baines. Over to Ledovic. And again, it's the Heat missing. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Ledovic just got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
You get a chance to see the elite court vision there. Excellent pass.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
I mean, clearly not on the same page right there. You hate to give away possessions.
Stolen by Winslow. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And it's Miami's ball. And here's Bledsoe. On the wing, Winslow. Drills the three-pointer. Winslow's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Heat.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Now Zeller to the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Picked him clean. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And you got to appreciate the determination that Bogdanovich showed there. When he puts it on the deck, he's looking to finish at the basket.
Now here's Bledsoe. Pass to Jokic. Here's Laverne. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Bogdanovich with it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McConnell. To the paint. Goes back up. The shot's good from Bacon. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Shamet. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Serve and the defense there. He makes a terrific read.
Now, here's McConnell. Inside. Bogdanovich. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, Heat fans, not the league's loudest, but they do show up.
They sell out the arena every night. They love their team, and it's a great place to play.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Heat. Pass to Laverne. Back to Rubio. Now Jokic. He's covered by McConnell. Over to the wing. Bridges, no one around him. That 3 off the mark. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Capella. Irving double team. Back to Capella. To the middle. Here's Robertson. Toronto working the ball around now. Capella with the bucket.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Rubio. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to go on Nikola Jokic.
A crucial moment in this game. Rubio unafraid to take it upon himself.
Here's Irving. Shoots over Rubio. And again, it's Toronto converting.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
And he banks in the layup. Rubio's got it all tied up now for Miami.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
I'm so surprised in a game this close. I know it's easy to criticize, but the defense has to be better in the fourth.
And the first one at the line is good. The Heat making a switch here. Both good from the line that time. It's stolen by Capella. To the paint. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
In this half, a more entertaining one. The pace is picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
The momentum is building, scoring in a bunch of ways. That's why his number keeps getting called.
And stolen by Mirotic. And the call up against Jokic. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Robertson. Got a piece of it. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bradley. A stupendous finish in traffic. And the Raptors lead by 4.
Never want to shy away when it matters most. Bradley steps up and delivers.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both free throws good from Rubio.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. One possession game now.
.102 left in the fourth quarter. The drive by Jokic. Shoots over Capella. That one off the back iron and out. And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
We know he's one of the best offensive players in the league. What I've seen lately from Kyrie is an improvement in his focus on the defensive end.
And stolen by Irving. Fast break Toronto. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And how about the confidence Bogdanovic displayed there? This guy's a clutch shooter who loves being the man when the spotlight's on.
Now, here's Jokic. It's tipped. And the Heat call time here. They're down by 6. We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. But he gets it back. To the wing right side. Second chance shot. It's in! And now they trail by just 4. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
no choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Wow, stepping up in the clutch. Great way to end this.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Eric Bledsoe. That's his 5th personal foul. At the line of
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Fires from deep, on the money. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.